So Corey will be here, I promise. But I was just shooting the shit here with Miggy Crypto. If you don't know who Miggy Crypto is, well, this is Miggy Crypto. We'll get into the nuts and bolts later. But yeah, we were just chatting a little bit. And Miggy, you don't know me very well, but I actually just spent like almost the last month, like not September, but August, streaming from Okinawa.
Oh wow,
it was pretty funny. So yeah, you were just saying you really want to come to Japan. I think there's a lot of people out there that want to come to Japan, but yeah, I mean Okinawa was super fun. So definitely, if you come, we'll have to take you out. Drink a little sake, some shochu. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'm kind of gonna stay away from that one with the big poisonous snakes in it. I'm not so a fan.
Oh God, right? No, I'll just stick with the normal. All the stuff that's not gonna kill me. Right. But no, I love everything I've heard about Japan, man. Like that's so cool that you've been able to stream from there.
Yeah.
What's up?
So, Miggy Crypto, welcome to our show, Tech Talk on a Tuesday. And Corey, I think, has his DeFi boots on because he's super excited about DeFi recently. And so you are actually part of the team over with Ken Bozak, and you've been working on some stuff with the Ken token. So we're super excited to have you here. As you told me before we went live, we've got some really interesting, timing here because the first phase is kind of ended. We're going into the second phase. Corey's here, and he's going to be dropping hints all day, so we're excited about that.
I'm not dropping hints anymore, dude. I'm dropping fucking bombs. I'm over it.
Nice.
Make sure you guys all tag me in these because I'm going to be paying attention to the stream, and I don't want to miss anything. But good morning, Corey. How are you?
I'm doing good. Miggy, what do you think are the chances that you guys can actually drop token before the 1st of November, or does it have to wait for the 1st of November?
It's scheduled that way. Because what's going to happen on November 1st on Ken's birthday? Well, actually, at the Halloween party, we're having. Yeah, his birthday's on the 1st and mine's on the 5th. Nice. We're born same year too, but we're having a Halloween party in New York, and that's where the launch is going to happen. So with the Ken coin, yeah, we have to wait until the membership drops, and then once that sells out, we will be distributing the tokens because our new members who are going to be buying that membership, they'll be getting airdropped of Ken too. So we're going to try to consolidate all of that at, within a small time frame together.
Right. So you guys are selling like basically claim tickets for Ken token right now. I wailed into it a little bit, which is fun. And then you guys are doing another round of membership sales as well. Tell me about that.
So the way it's working right now is we're in the pre-launch for the token. As you said, we're selling these NFT packs, and each pack is going to be associated with a certain amount of Ken coin. We just finished with the first tier, which we were selling at the 0.001 price. Yep. Now we're in tier 2. We're selling at 0.002. By November 1st, we'll be launching the coin with the membership. And the membership is going to start off with 420 members only being brought in. Mm-hmm. After 3 months, we'll go through another round of 420 to add to that initial round.
Okay.
And then it'll continue.
Why do I want to be a member? And how much is that going to cost me? Because God damn it, I'm just going to give Ken all my money.
So the membership, I mean, I don't think it's any surprise. 420 members, $420.
I feel like there's a pattern. Is there a pattern?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Right? I mean, Forever's 420,
Right.
But we're sticking with that theme. So with this membership, what it's going to provide, it's going to have an area for people who have been supporters or who are supporters now. Give them a kind of a little exclusivity where we're going to have this Discord channel just for our members. And as members, they'll have exclusive access to NFTs. We're also opening up, Ken Store, which will probably provide them with discounts. As we're moving into the event space, being a member will also either give discounts or special access. So we're going to do things just to kind of give back to the community, which was started with the Ken token to kind of give everybody a chance to whale in and, have an opportunity to make a little bit of money and have a coin that could be used with some utility. So being a member, you'll have access to these different things. And on top of that, we're also doing a what's called the Golden Joint. So we're going to be releasing these packs to members, which will be just part of that exclusive partnership. They come into this program, they'll have access to like exclusive content which will stream to them. They'll have access to NFTs, which some of these NFTs will include these packs. So within that 3-month period, towards the end of the first round of the members, we're going to have a pack generated that will produce the golden joint, and that golden joint is going to have, from what we talked about before, I'll have to double check, but originally the idea was it'll have at least $10,000 worth of either Ken coin or wax back to the NFT. So that's one of the big draws to the membership, is that every 3 months we'll be distributing these packs, and these packs will have randomly generated NFTs, which will be the Bro heads. And then somebody in those packs will end up getting a golden joint, and that golden joint will be the equivalent of up to $10,000. And we'll do that every 3-month period right before the release of the next round of memberships. So everybody will have an opportunity to make, some pretty serious money, and get exclusive content and everything else.
I mean, 10 grand. 10 grand.
It's all right if you like that sort of thing.
Oh, the first round out of 420 people, somebody's going to get, that golden joint.
That's glorious.
So being round of membership is definitely going to be, the most optimal, because after that, then you'll have the 840, which you still stand the chance to win again. So even if you've already won once, we're still going to give everybody the same equal opportunity every single time. So it'll be pretty cool.
So on November 2nd, just give people a day to party, because that's fun.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to go to Blue Deck and stake Blue Can LP. And we're putting 5 million Blue on that over 30 days.
Wow.
Which is 5x what we're going to do for the year, and another 5x for what we're going to do for 10 years. Like, it's fucking massive.
That's crazy.
So
cool.
That's fun. We kind of got the go ahead that we're just gonna fucking pull the trigger and start launching shit today.
Nice.
So this is my so excited face. I can't even put my excited face on my excited face.
Yeah, it hasn't even gotten to the point where your face can even
it's there.
Know how to
be cool.
No, that's awesome.
I don't know if you guys seen that. There's a gif of this excited puppy standing in a kitchen going like,
yeah,
that's literally happening in my head right now.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to launch with 21 different reward pools for 21 different token pairs. Ken, of course, is going to be one of them. So we're holding that spot until the first.
Sweet.
Just because we love you guys. And
awesome.
It's we're going to be just using Alcor LP because it's easy, and from a regulatory standpoint, it's just we just ninja that shit. You're like, oh, we didn't make the swaps, and we didn't make the swaps. Anyway, the regulatory shit is fucking super annoying, but I mean, we're as bulletproof as any game out there now.
Yep.
So we're just gonna fuck shit up hard.
Man,
hard.
I'm super excited.
Yeah. I'm working to get the memberships on sale on the 14th, and hopefully it'll be functional like the 14th.
Awesome.
Of this month.
Man, you guys have done so much with this game and just everything that you guys been doing with the Yoshi drops and
getting there.
All this stuff. Yeah, you guys have been killing it, man. That's what I was telling him. I can't believe how y'all do so much. Like,
I don't know either. I don't sleep.
And we were talking before you popped in and before we went live. It's interesting because we tend to surround ourselves with people and teams who are doing just as much. Like if you look over what Ken's doing with their token, right? Like there's a bunch of people that we have as regulars on this channel. Like, and we're just really lucky to work for the team or to have the team that we have, but also just to be surrounded in this ecosystem with all of these other teams that like there's this mutual respect what everyone's doing, and we can kind of come together and just freaking there is no again we're going to make the world great because it hasn't happened like this ever before.
Yeah, I mean that's I'm unspeakably excited about it, especially like the timing too with Ken releasing a token. I think like community tokens is something I've always been really curious about and passionate about, and that's why I started Shipple back in the day, and it's like having a whole new life on Wax. There's going to be all sorts of crazy shit going on with them. But seeing Ken like just makes sense, right? Is like and Ken and your guys' whole team. It's not like you haven't seen every fucking token project on the face of the earth, right? You will make this fantastic. That's why.
Oh, absolutely.
Why I
That's
whaled
what,
in, right? Like
that's
I know
what,
what's
yeah.
up.
No, exactly. And I feel the same way. Like I'm super excited. I'm personally invested as well. I'm on the team too. And so when my brother-in-law, he has been hearing about this. He for a long time, he was not really into it, very against me and all this stuff because he didn't believe it. So up until recently, now that I've been getting involved with NFTs and been traveling, doing events, all these crazy things, he is finally getting interested. So I got him into the Ken coin, and that was one thing he asked me. He's like, so he asked for a reason why, like why I should trust that, why he should trust the coin. I was like, man, because for one, like I'm on the team, what I've been doing, and how much I care.
Yep.
So that's our whole team. Like we're all experienced, and we're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that this coin works. Plus, everybody who knows Ken, same thing. Like no matter what, we're gonna do whatever it takes to bring value to the community. We're gonna do whatever it takes, to give everybody an opportunity for some education, help, whatever, to just be a part of something that is fun and monetarily beneficial to everybody. That we can all work together and really build a community by getting people into this crypto game and giving them some money to spend. So
yeah,
I'm super stoked, man.
It's gonna be super fun. Yeah, a little update on the Shipple front too. We've been making friends with the Egg Chain project on Binance Smart Chain. If you guys haven't tried that, like if you don't understand DeFi, by the time you get to Gold Evo, you will understand it very well. It's honestly, it's fucking adorable, is what it is. But I've been making too much money off that, which is
I love it.
funny. Yeah, it's great. So they're going to be integrating staking egg for Shipple rewards on Binance Smart Chain, because we actually forked over to, or not forked, we bridged over to Binance Smart Chain, and staking shill egg LP to earn Shipple.
That's cool.
And also, I think staking shill BNB, which they've never done, and I finally convinced them to do, because they've got the power to do all this shit. They need to be making relationships with all these different tokens over there.
Right.
So that, because I don't see tokens as like the number go uppy thing necessarily. I see communities, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So being able to meld those two communities, that's network value on those two tokens now, right? And we can start to really get that experience going on. But I mean, when can on BSC, because like we can make that happen now, right? It's a manual fork, but we could do it. It's not that hard to do. And then have them listed on Egg Chain, like, because again, we're on PancakeSwap right now. It's just something you can fucking do now. It's absolutely mental.
I think I imagine as we release this first round of memberships, man, once we sell out of that, like basically everything and anything is going to be possible and on the table. I'm sure once we just get this coin locked down and get it distributed and everything, that we'll be able to look at options like that, because like you said, like that's just something great to get into. Really bridges gaps between communities, and especially when the other projects that you want to work with and you want to pair together with, that like, hey, this community is doing something valuable, so let's put our coins together. Like I love the whole DeFi aspect, man. Such a big game changer.
Yes. Yeah, and that's why the community tools on BlueDAC are so important, right? Like when we're launching, we're probably just going to launch with the initial 21 reward pool. So you'll have like blue times every other token will get blue reward, that kind of thing, right? If you have a membership. But we're really passionate about making sure that a project like Ken Token can come into the community tools side of things and make your own pool, right? Like a Ken wax pair or a Ken lithium pair, whatever you guys want to do, and then you put Ken token in that reward pool, or wax, or NFTs, or whatever you want to do, right? Like we basically empower you guys to do whatever the heck you want to do, and that we want to see that that functionality democratized, which is going to be super fun.
No, I agree. Empowering the communities and like people, to do those kinds of things, man, is where it's at. Because the DeFi aspect was definitely something, one of the first things we talked about when talking about this coin, because it's something that everybody can get involved in. And it's like, you can support us by providing liquidity to ensure everybody can get access to this coin, but you can also capitalize from doing that as well. So like I said, it's a win-win situation where, hey, you can support us and, it'll make you a little bit of money too.
Yep.
So we just support each other, like 100%. What's better than that?
Right. Exactly.
Like everybody helps and everybody gains, and nobody is the lesser for it. And so
Win,
DeFi is a
win,
big
win.
game changer. Yep.
Baby. Yeah.
And you
we
got
totally agree.
NFTs,
And
like you said.
NFTs. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Man, that golden joint's gonna be awesome, man. I'm gonna be so happy to see somebody get that, because that's such a life-changing thing. You know what I mean? Like to be able to be like, here's something that's gonna change your life if you want it to, for the good. Like some people, that's all they need. You hand them a little bit of capital to do something big, and they'll run with it. Like,
just remember, it's not a scratch and sniff. You don't want to burn that one.
Right. Oh man. I think we'll also be incentivizing people to burn. So basically anybody who holds an NFT of Ken's, even the current NFTs, they'll be getting a little bit of Ken token. And I think in the future Ken wants to incentivize some burning of his NFTs. So that's going to be rolled into, the new program too, that we're going to be giving people a reason to burn his NFTs, his old ones at least. And that way when we release some of these new ones, we won't be flooding the market too much, because he has so many NFTs out. But we're going to be having people burn them, and do stuff. And so he's going to he wants us to reward people for it, to burn his NFTs. We're going to have the merch store as well, so you'll be able to buy Ken merch using the Ken token.
That's the way to do it. Hey, are you guys going to get
on?
You guys going to get Ken listed on Nifty?
I imagine. Yeah.
Better question. Why wouldn't you get Ken token listed on Nifty?
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, I imagine we're gonna do everything. With his team manager Annalise, like she's so on top of things, and we've got a great team of devs.
Because we're working with Juan right now to get Lithium Shipple and Yoshi Bucks.
Awesome.
on Nifty. Yeah, that's why when we do our membership sale for Blue Deck, we're going to sell them for Wax, for Nifty, for Lithium, and for Yoshi. They're all going to be like different collectibles and shit. We were going to do Ken, but you guys aren't going to be launched until November 1st. So we're just going to have to do that in phase 2. Which I mean, this is the thing. Like we're gonna be selling 10,000 memberships right off the bat, but a lot of them are going to be super fucking cheap. And like I personally will be whaling into at least 100 of the initial ones when they first come out.
Nice,
but when we do like I don't know if we're gonna sell out in like a few days or a couple months. Frankly, I don't care. The whole thing's gonna work anyway.
Right.
But when we do phase 2, we want to sell some for Ken, so we'll be doing that on Nifty, and I'll just like wink, nudge, nudge, kind of make them list it.
Yeah, we'll be ready, man. Like
it's not like the pools won't be deep enough.
Right. Yeah.
Because, Blue Deck.
That's so cool, man. Like I'm super excited. So much has changed, since I got involved with Ken's community. And now that we're at this point, we're launching a coin, teaming up with people like you guys, doing what you're doing. Like people don't really see it, but like pretty soon, a year from now, man, the type of value that's going to be created from all this is going to be, it's almost unimaginable. Yeah.
Yep.
The lives that are going to be changed, by people learning about this stuff, getting involved, and then, hey, guess what? You can make money too that can help, you live the kind of life you want to live, or, whatever you want to do, anything.
Right. I'm going to start kicking my smart students out of class and tell them to go learn about blockchain.
Yeah. Just get them in your DeFi pool. Hey guys, get in the pool, incentivize people.
Yeah. Just start. Like that's the thing, man. Like get in on some egg chain with a tiny little bit. Just like tiny bit. And then you'll start seeing how things operate. I think we're getting close to convincing them to like build a whole, tranche of what they're doing on Wax, because it's still every transaction on BSC still costs like about $1, right?
Yeah. I love
whereas
it.
On Wax, it's nothing.
Right. Yeah. No, I think Wax blockchains is very underrated because of the 100%. Amount of attention going on everything else, which is why I'm a major supporter. I have it in mind to explore the blockchains in the future, because obviously, the goal is going to be for these cross-chain platforms where everything kind of communicates and works together. But for right now, for me, Wax has everything that I'm looking for. Utility, gamification, tokenization, plus what they're doing, being proactive by working with different projects who are actually working to do things that are beneficial to the planet, like planting trees and stuff like that. And the type of community that's involved, man, I'm a big Wax supporter. And I think you're right, man. I think get them over here. We need them.
Right. Make it happen. Yeah, they're going to be a fun addition. Great bunch of weirdos too. Freaking love those guys.
We need?
Cool. What's that?
need some gratitudes, man.
All right, hold on. Let me get the game up.
Like, because there's, like you said, a lot of really cool things happening. And I think this month, end of November, next month, like, this is going to be a really big month for NFTs and crypto in general. But, like, I think Wax is going to get a lot of eyes on it that wouldn't have been there without the NYC NFT conference, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like, this is probably the biggest NFT conference ever, right? Held basically in Times Square the day after Halloween.
Lisa Chandler, we need to have you on the show because it's been 18 trillion years and that's lame. And B, you and I just need to sit down and catch up because there's just a ton of fucking shit going on, and I'm excited to tell you everything. That's it. Game's still loading.
I remember your old shows. That's great. I remember your old shows when you used to do Chirpcast, and your initial question was like, "Hi, I'm Corey. Tell me everything." Now it's flipped. It's like I didn't get to tell you everything.
Yeah, exactly. I still want everyone to tell me everything, but start at the beginning. Tell me everything.
Man,
let's fucking go then.
Yeah, man, these stories that are being written right now are going to be great stories to tell in a couple years, you know.
Yep.
Like, I love what you guys are doing with the game. That's just like absolutely brilliant. Like what y'all done with it, man. So cool. I have a plot that I have yet to build on, but as soon as I get the time, like I'm gonna.
It's like we're neck deep now. It's like watching what like the success Axie Infinity is having. Like if anyone wants to know like really what our ultimate tokenomics and roadmap looks like, just know that we spend more time looking at Axie Infinity than anything else.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That should tell you lots. Tons of shit coming in that you're for the throughout the course of the rest of this year. But then once this bull market's over, like that's just when we're gonna we're just gonna start getting warmed up at that point.
Yeah,
which is fun.
And it's crazy because like we're still quite small, and like our team's done a lot, so it's really awesome to like be part of that. But like just looking at what the community has done above and beyond even our expectations is insane. Like there's art galleries that are connected with portals. There's people running events. There's people making trailers for like things that are like higher level than what you would see on the kids channel TV commercials. Like it's just nuts. Like there's just so many quests and awesome things. Like I mean, the community is just awesome, and these people who are building the foundations for it, like I'm pretty sure, when we really get started, when the world takes notice of what's happening here beyond the Celeste flu, it's just going to blow up, and it's going to blow up in part because of some of the amazing builds and amazing structures that these people have put into place. Like Corey said, revolving around communities, various communities, and they're all kind of intermingling in the metaverse, right? So
no, it's great. I mean, you guys definitely like have done a great job because like I said, like being able to empower people to do more like is what we need. And so that's exactly what y'all are doing. You provided people with an ability to do more of something that they enjoy or that they're good at, and to even explore what other possibilities and monetize it. So it's not for naught. Like, hey, you guys gave people the ability to have fun, play a game, be part of a community, but also make money as well if they wanted to. Like such a big deal, and that's such a community building idea. Like, and I love that about this space is that's what it's all about. That's what the blockchain is just it's about building these communities by empowering each other. And so your game's like perfect for that, man. And it's definitely it's a pioneer. Like it's gonna be a huge deal. Like you said, when people kind of really figure it out, I mean, man, like it's gonna be crazy.
It is gonna be crazy.
Man, this game's gonna like overload because of masses of people trying to just get in. But it's so cool, man. Like I love the whole thing, and I'm super excited to finally get a chance to get into it and build on my land. I got to build Miggy's clubhouse I have a rail plot and have a train go through it.
Morton said, "Are we implementing a game like Axie, or is the aesthetics the thing?" Yeah, it's definitely not the aesthetics, even though those are cute. I would be looking at the tokenomics a little bit along the lines of the game loop, although it's going to be very much different because we're not like a goofy card game. Nothing against goofy card games. $2 billion net worth, like down the road, or what market cap or whatever. But game loops that function along the same lines and tokenomics that learn from what Axie's done is what I'll say about that. And like quests, I mean, quests are fucking fantastic. Anyway, so Miggy, what are you grateful for this morning?
This morning, man, I'm really grateful for my family. We've been through a lot, especially this year. My nephew passed away the very first week that I got involved with NFTs, literally like 3 days after I got my first NFT, which was a big driving force for me to be involved in this space as deeply as I am. My dog passed away, about a month ago, and she was like my first NFT, that I made. She was my first collection. I traveled with her to events and did a bunch of stuff. So, but I just appreciate my family, being so supportive, even if they never understood really what I was doing. They've always enabled me to just do whatever it was that I believed in, and they've always believed in me. And so, definitely super grateful for them, especially today, just because, like I said, all the stuff that we've been through, and then just talking to you guys about, just reminding myself of the things that like we're involved in as like a community. And like so many big things are happening, man. Like it's unimaginable. But yeah, I'm grateful for my family for sure. What about you?
I actually I'm really grateful for the lift, for the uplift. Just generally speaking, I've been thinking about a lot of other stuff, over the course of the last couple of days. But of course, like uplift is where I live, and the team that's behind it is so committed to achieving this frankly ridiculous goal of creating like a pseudo gamified UBI / metaverse where we can, start encoding our history in a meaningful way and creating community in a meaningful way in the digital space.
Yep.
Yeah. If you'd told me a year ago this would be where we would be, I would just start laughing and probably pee myself.
Yeah, same. 100%.
So that's a whole thing. Yeah, Daniel Day, can Uplift ever be a mobile game? I've got one mapped out in my brain parts. We're just trying to find the right devs for it. And we're doing some preliminary work on it. So can it? Yes, it can. Will it look like Minecraft? No, but it'll be a fun addition to it.
That's cool. That's exciting. Yeah, I just love how things can evolve, with blockchain technology. Like you can do so much with it. I mean, look, like I said, look at what y'all done with this game, Minecraft. You guys have just opened up the door for like crazy shit to go down in the future.
Yep. So Jimmy, what are you grateful for?
Lots, but I think today I'm grateful for self-mobilizing communities. There's a lot of really great ones in space, and I'm excited to see what corners they take, what turns they make, and where they end up, like you said, in a year, or 6 months, or even next month. I mean, it's such a fast pace. It's like gonna be insane, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, gratitude's a compliment. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, it's just crazy how much things have developed even since I've been involved in February, March. Like, man,
right?
So much on the Wax blockchain. Like I said, so underrated. I mean, people finally like really start paying attention to what we're doing. I don't know. I'm just super excited because I think it's gonna, we're already doing a good job of growing the community, but that's really gonna make it boost. And I think people will see, what the Wax blockchain has done and what communities like ours have been involved in, and it's epic, man. I'm so happy to support them. I love Wax Coin. I've been living off of it for like the last several months, just because of everything I've been doing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I was like, what coin? It's like either Wax or Ken. That's all I can support right now.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So I have a question about you then, personally, Miggy. You mentioned, your first NFT collection. Were you into crypto before that? Like, we've heard the stories of Ken, coming, from, Bitcoin over through that NFT door, going pretty much all in on Wax, and helping even to build it in a way, with his influence. What about you? Where did you find crypto, and where did you find NFTs, and how did you end up stumbling, over the candlestick into this little world that we have over here?
So I've actually been involved with crypto. Obviously, Bitcoin was my first since about 2011. So I've been in the space for about 10 years, involved in different communities. I basically, in the beginning, I bought and sold Bitcoin every way possible. Like, I went and searched every single way to buy it, every single way to sell it, transact with it. I mean, I had literally scoured the internet for years doing stuff like that. And then fast forward to, it kind of went, I always did, always was involved in Bitcoin and crypto for 10 years, but not so much as like what I'm doing now. I got involved with NFTs back in February. Sean Eber from Just Learn Crypto, I can't remember, he made a post, something about NFTs, and it just intrigued me. So I asked him about it. We started talking about it. He sent me my first NFT, got me set up with Wax, got me involved in Ken's community. He was like, hey, join this Telegram, get a wallet. I'm going to send you a couple NFTs. He sent me like some Street Fighter ones. And then after that, I just got hooked. Like I said, it was mainly, I honestly would not have really gotten involved as much as I am now. But like I said, my nephew passed away like 3 days after that happened. So once we got through the funeral and stuff, we were all pretty, it's still pretty devastating, but we were, things were very difficult in that beginning time. So I really needed something to focus on. So that's when I decided to like really dive into Ken's community. I was pretty much in that Telegram 24/7. All day, all night, helping people, because even though I wasn't 100%, super experienced with NFTs, I knew enough about the blockchain and how cryptocurrency worked that I could guide people through the space, help artists get connected, help them figure out, the how, what, and why of the crypto space. Because there was so many people getting involved with NFTs, but that didn't know anything about really the blockchain or crypto. And I got in right before the Beeple sale happened. So after the Beeple sale happened and more people started getting, more involved, that's where, like, again, a huge influx of just artists and collectors were just coming in, not really knowing what to do or how to do it. So I just spent, all the time, just talking to people, being involved in this community, just chit-chatting, helping people, and then eventually started making my own NFTs. My dog was one of my first ones. Got a lot of support from the community. And they had me start my own Telegram. Somebody suggested me like, hey, start a Telegram, get people in there, blah, blah, blah. So it went from that, just kind of being a part of the community until I went to Miami Crypto Experience in April, the first event that I'd ever really been to. Ken was going, so I really wanted to, kind of solidify my role in the community. So I wanted to go actually be a part, of the event, to go meet some of the people from the community in person. And after I met him, things just kind of really took off. We really hit it off. Super compatible, just in the mindset. He's such a community person. His Telegram is the community there. Like, everybody was so great, which was something that really drew me in when I first got involved, because everybody was just so helpful and caring, just wanted to support each other. And being able to provide a lot of that support really, helped me through a time that I needed to be involved in something like that. So it was nice being able to help people, and then eventually get to meet Ken in person and just realize how freaking awesome he is. Just as awesome as he is on his Telegram, he's even better in person. So things just took off from there.
I feel sad. I'm the only one on the stream that hasn't met him. I'm really sad.
Oh man, yeah, he's great guy. Like, it's just
he's legit. There's no way around it. Like,
yeah.
Can he turn into a fucking lunatic on Twitter sometimes? Yes. Right. Is he fucking an adorable, amazing person? Also, yes.
Yeah. And that's how it started. I met him there, had a great time at Miami Crypto Experience. And then a month later, he decided to have the shitcoin event. And then I got involved with that and became one of the main organizers. And I helped, at the event, actually help run it in Miami. So, and then, to go from that point to where I'm now a very big part of the team, which I'm grateful that, they've brought me in to be a part. And now we're doing, Ken Token, and we're growing the community together. And it's really cool that, from February to now, how much has progressed and how much, things have evolved, not just for me, but for everybody that I've seen, get into the space.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I think that there's a lot of people who are in the space doing things that have a similar story. They get involved with one great community and it changes everything, right? There's so much FUD out there. There's so many people like losing money and cashing in at the bottom after they bought in at the top, that like,
right.
Not everyone makes it through the front lines, right? But when you do, and you end up, in the barracks on the other side, you're like, holy shit, these guys got worm soup and it's fucking awesome in here, right? It's really like, and it's that community, I think, that drives people, and they exist, right? They're not figments of our imagination. And it's just really interesting. No, they're not. They're not at all, man. Like they're there. And they're all colliding in the metaverse eventually too. But yeah, I had a similar story as well. There's just one group of people that I hung out with, and like people like you that like kind of walked me through and took me, under my arm, and some of them are still like, my closest friends, right? And led me to the point where I was actually able to connect with Corey, and we were able to like, be on a level where we could do this. And yeah, I'm thankful for the people like you that take the time to usher in noobs like every day,
Oh yeah. I mean, it's important. That's one thing I love about being involved with this project is that, I personally know that I'm going to do whatever I have to do to help people, get involved and be involved. And so being able to support Ken and his project and have people really trust me, that be like, hey, when I tell you this is something that you definitely want to look into and be involved in, and invest a little bit of time and money to be a part of it, because, it's very beneficial to everybody. And so now, I have that support that people can trust, that. And so just being able to help more people in the community to do more things like that, like it's just been nice to see all the different artists, all the different collections, all these people who didn't even know about NFTs to like now they're making their own collections, they're building their own communities, they're doing their own thing. Like we're really growing this space and seeing it happen in real time. And so it's so cool, to where exactly what you guys are doing. You're doing more of that. You're encouraging more of this growth where everybody's going to start building off of it. Building into
that's the goal, right? I mean, we built the Uplift as a platform for people to have a place to do these things, right?
Right.
And have neighbors and feel that placeness, the presence that you can feel, in the metaverse is really fun. And then Blue Deck is really like, we're making sure that we can swim in deeper waters all the time, and for every project, not just ours, right?
Yeah.
And like the thing that worked about our planet. And when staking, I think, is doing some interesting things, but like they're putting like a $50,000 gate on it for projects. We're just going to make it basically, if you have a membership, you can set up the tool for yourself.
So we need a fake origin stories for Blue Deck meme contest, because like deeper waters and blue, that works.
Yeah, that's
you
cool.
you do you boo. Yeah, I have a feeling that the rocket memes are going to take care of themselves.
Nice.
But we shall see. Yeah, someone, definitely not me, got started on the Blue Deck Twitter this morning, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, I saw that. I definitely made sure to like and retweet.
Making friends with the first 21.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yep. Yeah, we're setting it up. I'm setting a goal for the team for Blue Deck to have 1,000 token projects as partners, operating on a minimum of 5 blockchains, 100,000 members, but 1 million users by the end of 2022.
Wow, man, that's insane. It's insane because like it's very possible and very probable that it'll probably happen, before the end of like 2022.
Yeah, I mean I think you're right. Like I think it's. Yeah, I've mapped this out in my brain too many times to not be fascinated with the idea that we can do it. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's so cool. I know after all this stuff goes down and we get Ken's token rolling, we're gonna try to help other people in the community. Like I know Miggy Crypto we're gonna definitely gonna try to see about getting her teen coin.
Yes, of course.
Then after that, I might as well make a coin since everybody else is. But
yeah, I
definitely
think the trick is, I mean, we need to make sure that we don't dilute the community token idea as much as the avatar products have fucked themselves on Ethereum.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right. I mean, because they have now, like it when this gets into the kind of hype cycle that we saw there, and I don't know if that's this year or 4 years from now or whenever, right? Who knows? We'll find out when we find out. But I think that just understanding the value propositions of what it means to have a community token and how you can pile value onto it is the only question that anyone should ever be asking at all, right? Like if you had a Miggy token, like why? Right now, would I buy some just because it's you? Yeah, like that's I just want in on some of that sweet Miggy Crypto action, right? Yeah. But that's not with any expectation of it being useful,
right? No, absolutely.
How do you pile that usefulness on? And really, I mean, you make a Miggy Ken token reward pool on the community tools section on Blue Dack and fill it full of the reward pool for the tokens and NFTs, right? Like that's all stuff that's going to be available to do pretty soon. And then selling shit for it or whatever.
For sure, yeah. I'm definitely in agreement that like creating utility, man, is definitely key. And it's something that I've seen and been learning that having NFTs and like you said, cryptocurrency is one thing, but pairing it with variety of utility, is definitely a game changer because that's what you need for sustainability, for the long term. Like, how's this going to work for us in the long term? Because so many people are caught up in what's happening right now. And a lot of these projects, as like they're not going to last very long because they just can't. They're not sustainable. Plus, they create an exclusivity that limits their market, that limits the people that are able to even participate in their NFT project or their coin, whatever. So being able to create utility and build that sustainability is epic. So, man, mine definitely won't be out until I have more going on, which is one thing why I've been very involved in the space, because I've been slowly building my connections, relationships with people, getting involved with different communities, so that way in the future I will have the ability to provide a lot of utility when I can do something like that. Because I do have my own NFT projects too. I just haven't had a lot of time to work on them because I'm doing so much else in the community. But I can't wait to actually be able to be like, hey, my NFTs have this utility, and give people a reason to support.
Yeah, I'm sitting on 4 ideas that are kind of smaller and fun that I can't start soon enough.
Yeah,
there's just too much other shit going on.
I know you guys are doing so much, man, and you've been able to accomplish so much while
a little bit
doing all these things, man. Like that's good. That's amazing.
It's the trick is to not sleep and get super lucky building a team. Like that's
right. Man, teams. Yeah, working with the team that Ken's put together. That's where it's at. Like that's where it's at. Getting a group of people that you can trust and work together with and build together with. Man, that just is definitely epic for sure.
And we sometimes sleep. Usually we get woken up by somebody asking me why the fuck we're sleeping. But yeah, screw you. I need sleep too.
Right.
Screw you indeed.
Man, they're like, come on, you don't need sleep. We need more from you. We need everything.
Yep. You gotta produce, damn it.
Yeah. But this is that time, as this is that time to invest in with people like us, invest a lot of ourselves into this, because this is where the main foundation's being built. And so, it's the same reason why that motivates me to stay busy, because even when I don't want to, I'll take a day or two, but for the most part, I know being involved, staying busy, being active, and continuing what I'm doing is important, because this is that time for it. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, we got 90 to 180 days, probably max, of this bull market left, right? So, I'm going to sleep after March. Not for a while. That's the thing. Like, Uplift's not going to slow down that much.
Right.
If
the
bull market is crazy, right? Right. It really might. Like we're gonna have so much in place by then that I think it's actually gonna start, really taking off. Because again, NFTs isn't Bitcoin.
And all the people who learned their lesson the last time in 2017 and sold and had figured out that, oh wait, the people who kept themselves busy are going to need a place to call home, and that's the uplift.
Oh yeah,
100%. Yeah,
Yep.
no, that was exactly the case. And again, like things will seem quiet to the no coiners and the noobs, you know, and the guppies, but we're going to be freaking grinding our nards off. Because I mean, you know, 4 years from now, Uplift could very, very easily be in the, you know, multi-billion-dollar market cap. So,
oh, absolutely.
Why wait?
Yep. And I'm definitely what we're doing. We'll definitely be supporting and promoting, you know, what you're doing and doing everything we can to help
it's
as
the
well.
family, right? Like I think that's the number of collabs we can do with NFTs, with tokens, with, you know, the different projects that are in the space. Like that to me is the real juice, right?
Yeah.
Like the number of meaningful transactions will dictate the underlying value of both assets, which is why DeFi is so freaking fascinating. Is that you're kind of able to make, you know, to inject value twice for one, you know, for one shot.
Absolutely. No, I love it. The DeFi is, man, decentralized finance is like I said, one of the biggest game changers at all, because anybody can participate. You know, it just takes maybe a little bit of coaching if you don't know anything about it. But like you said, on Alcor, it's very simple to where it's just a few steps and you can give your support and get support from that.
Right. Yeah, I know. Cowie Moda actually was in our channel. He whaled into the is it the Lithium Yoshi pair or one of those two?
I think it was the Lithium. I thought it was the Lithium Wax, but I could be wrong.
No, you know what? It's Lithium Kate because of the little collab we do with Kate. Because I looked at the leaderboard for that and like I whaled into that pretty hard because I was already sitting on some Kate token. And so I was number one on there. Kawimoto's like a millimeter behind me. I was like, where'd you come from? Hello. And yeah, he's like, I don't even really understand what I'm doing, but I guess it's good. He's like, yeah, go check Wax. You're probably getting lithium like every 2 hours, like crazy, which is fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Kate token is rad.
Yeah, I got to do something with my Kate token. Thanks for reminding me. I'm sitting on a bit too. So
yeah, but if you're sitting on it and lithium, and you're not in the Kate lithium pair, then you're just pissing money away. Like that's why do you hate lithium so much?
I don't hate lithium, man. I'm just like
I don't know.
I've been focused over on Yoshi, trying to do stuff over there with their like liquidity pools. Like there's so many liquidity pools just in our backyard. Like it's
that's true.
Right.
I've only got one shovel, and there's 10 chests. How do I pick them up at the same time?
New shovels. Actually the Yoshi, it was a Yoshi Nefty pair. That's the latest fun thing. If anybody wants to get into that, Yoshi BK and Nefty, because Nefty's going to turn NFT sales for Yoshi BK on their platform, and to make that work, to make sure that they can do all of their fees distribution for all the people staking Nefty on their platform, they need to be able to swap Yoshi BK to Nefty at sufficient scale, which is why MBlue launched a whole competition for a 2-week competition, if I'm not mistaken, for the Yoshi Nefty pool. So that's kind of fun. Yoshi Nefty.
That's awesome.
Or I think it's like Neftios.
That's cool.
We might need a credit screen that just scrolls at the end of the thing to show what
all the pools,
to show what the values of all the pools are.
Right, that'd be good.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Shipple just did theirs. Hey, like was it Shipple Aether was the first one they did, and you could win a bunch of Shipple packs, which is like just Shipple token or whatever with some of their baller ass NFTs and stuff. Yeah, like Shipple Can's got to be a thing like that. You guys could do some fucked up shit together, which is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, man. That's the idea. That's one thing that Ken was really big about, is that, this is about the community. And so not just providing value for ourselves, but being able to set up to help create more value by working together with others in different collaborations with, different NFT collections, other coins, and just, finding those who want to do that and doing it,
right?
All right, so, hey, you want to work together? Let's work together.
In 2 months. Because I need to double check. I'm hoping we can launch the community tools side very, very quickly, but I'm not 100% sure. So, but I'm pretty sure in 2 months, you'll be able to say one of your NFTs, Ken wants to incentivize that template. You go on BlueDAC, you put in the template, and you put in a pool of Ken token that's going to get released over 30 days, right? and if only one person puts it in, they get it all.
Wow.
So it literally just acts like a pool. So it's not like Aether, but it immediately puts that NFT template on one side of the pair, and will kick out, and you fill the reward pool with whatever you want. You set how long that pool is going to run, and then it just does all the math and kicks out the token.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
That's really
times
cool.
that by every project and every token in the entire Wax ecosystem, and then we're going to go multi-chain.
That's cool. Yeah, man, that's such an exciting. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be right.
That's huge. Yeah,
I'm just now realizing that is Randy the MTC?
That's I don't know. I think that's her dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's Papa Randy.
Papa Randy.
Big Daddy. What's up, Randy? Teen Coin, Yeah. We got the
Big Randy. Yeah, Teen Coin. I like that. That idea is just fantastic.
Yeah, we're a big supporter of Miss Teen Crypto for sure.
Yeah.
It's just like you said, and that's what we want to do. We want to help
Yep.
build the community by supporting our friends
Right.
who have big goals and big ideas, who want to do something like this and can provide utility for it. So we want to make that happen.
Yeah.
Any way we can.
And those, I mean, I would be willing to put a large, well, I already did, sum of money for me on the idea that the number of collaborations that Ken Token does will be directly related to its token price.
I definitely agree, because like even just knowing who's in our community, I mean, like, I'll definitely always be available to work with the project, just because I'm a huge supporter, even without being on the team. Then we have people like you and Miss Teen Crypto and so many other people in the community doing things. So it's just like, man, so many possibilities to just increase the value for everybody. Like you said earlier about connecting different communities together by encouraging this growth and incentivizing, everybody to be involved in each other's communities. Like, hey, don't just be involved in mine. Go check out their community, be involved in theirs. Grow theirs. And so like it's gonna be crazy, man. So much building. It's Minecraft without the Minecraft. We're doing it in IRL too.
Hey, yeah, that's good call. Daniel Day. We need a Ken Bozak character in the gallery. They've got characters up in me and Jimmy and Blue, and they're kind of adorable. Nobody's ever done a caricature of me before. I don't look any less weird, so that was good. All right, hey, I gotta run to what in business review.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna have Miggy back in a couple weeks to talk about the show that he's heading up in Texas for the NFT thing. So we'll pick up where we left off then. Just a shout out to what's going on this week. Come back tomorrow. We've got the second volume 2, round 2 with Austin Linney. He's going to come and talk about some cool NFT self-help kind of stuff. On Thursday, we're going to have a special episode with Nefty Blocks, I believe. They're going to come on the show and hang out with us at our regular scheduled time. Our roundtable on the Crypto Writer channel has been pushed to a better time for Aussies. So that'll be Japan or Australian time, actually on Friday and at night on Thursday. And on Friday, we are going to have, funny story, this one, the Drop Bears Diving Club, which is a community that's coming out on Wax. And they're doing some really cool stuff. And a percentage of what they make is actually going to go to save real koalas. And spoiler alert, somehow my team over at Jenner EOS, because they're freaking awesome. Well, if you guys don't know, the Eden on EOS elections are happening this weekend. And I interviewed Chris Barnes last week. And somehow my team over at Jenner EOS got me an interview with Dan Lermer.
Are you serious?
So we're going to talk to him about his book and about the upcoming election. So that'll be over on the Jenner EOS channel. So please come out and support.
That's
I'm
amazing.
going to do my best to have our first Jenner.
I'm
going to do my best to kick ass so we can have him as a guest on this channel and every other show that we host all the time.
Like you rock and roll. Just let him know we support EOS 100%. And let him know about that. Like, I want to start an EOS based NFT based world. for the uplift. And I think there's a really good chance if EOS gets its shit together and the community is as good as they keep saying they are, the Blue DAC will end up on EOS as the second chain. We'll see.
Right.
Like honestly,
Awesome.
like Binance Smart Chain. I mean, right now they're a little bit more excitable than EOS, as much as EOS would like to think differently. Am I making the blockchains fight for our attention? Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys all later. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And,
Peace out.
Bye.